name's Mike. I'm a volunteer here at the Haynes Motor Museum. We volunteers, and there are about 70 of us. We come in typically one day a week. We do lots of tasks around the museum. We help maintain the exhibits. We do research into the history of the exhibits, and we deliver talks and tours to the visitors as they go around the museum. This is the Williams FW14 from 1991, a very famous car. One point to notice on it is the red 5, very specific number and colour, very well known for its driver, Nigel Mansell. Nigel Mansell, British driver, won the Formula 1 World Championship in 1992. This is the forerunner of that car. This is the FW14. The car in which he won the World Championship was the FW14B, so a development of this car with a few very subtle changes. You'll notice on it that it's got very wide tyres on it. These are in fact not slick tyres. These are intermediate tyres for use in wet weather when it's not raining particularly heavy but the track's a little bit wet. This is the Williams FW23 from 2001. This particular car has a BMW V10 3-litre engine. It was driven by a couple of drivers, Jean Pablo Montoya and Ralf Schumacher. Ralf Schumacher being the brother of the very famous Michael Schumacher, who won 7 World Drivers' Championship. This particular model of car won 4 Grand Prix. 3 for Schumacher and 1 for Montoya. Williams FW17 from 1995. This car was driven by Damon, another famous son of another World Championship father. In particular, you notice that this car is one of the last to have cigarette sponsorship or tobacco sponsorship. That was banned from Formula 1 later on in the 1990s. This is the Williams FW30 from 2008. This particular car has a Toyota 2.4 litre V8 engine. It was driven by Nico Rosberg, famously the son of Keke Rosberg, who was a world champion driving for Williams in the 1980s. Nico went on to win the world championship for Mercedes in the 2000s. This is the Williams FW38 from 2016. We've now moved into the hybrid area where the Formula 1 cars have both internal combustion engines and electric motors. The electric battery is being charged by the engine itself. This particular model of car holds a very specific record. It's the fastest ever Formula 1 car. At the Mexican Grand Prix, driven by Valtteri Bottas, this car was measured on the straight at 231.6 miles per hour. This is effectively the chassis of the Williams FW35 of Pasta Maldonado. It's in fact a survival shell made of carbon fibre and was involved in a pretty impressive accident at Monaco in 2013. And you can see that it's sustained a certain amount of damage, but it has remained intact and protected the driver.